Hey you guys, it's Anu here from Lovell Soccer, and today in the boot room we have got a new colorway from Adidas, and yes, you probably guessed it, it's the Deadly Strike Pack colorway. And to begin with, I think the best place to start with is to take a closer look at the colors they've used on the Predator. Now, for the Predator, it looks like they've gone with a bluish color, I would say royal blue. Really like it, really nice shade of blue in all honesty, going along the upper. So that's the base color of the boot. On the lateral side, they've got the 3 Adidas stripes, obviously, and those are in a kind of off-white color. The thing to know about those, actually, though, is that they glow in the dark, which is really cool. However, I'm pretty interested to find out how many of you play, you know, in the dark. Really funny, nice feature, but don't know when you're gonna be able to see that apart from in your room and not on the pitch. Anyway, moving on guys, you've then got control skin also in that same color, and then lastly along the upper material you've got on the inside, the liner on the inside is turquoise, insole also in that turquoise color. So all in all, in terms of the upper guys, I like it. It's simple, it's not screaming out anything at all, but it works for me personally. Let's move on to the sole plate. Now the sole plate is also blue, but I would say it's got a kind of metallic chromish finish to it, which works really well. Once again, over time it might wear off a bit, but it lasts like quite a long time, so don't worry about that. But what I will like you guys to take a look at is this white bit here, which actually shows the boost on the boot. Now you can actually see the boost, which isn't the case in most colorways before this one. I'll just show you what I mean. So here are 2 pair of Predators, different colorways. As you can see, you can't see the boost there, and you definitely can't see the boost on these ones. But here Adidas wanted to really show us, you know, what you're dealing with. You've got boost in your boots and it's there for everyone to see. So all in all guys, I'm a fan of it. You've also got there, by the way, kind of teal colored studs, which works and well with the blue studs that are there and the translucent ones as well. So all in all guys, I'm a fan of the look of the boot, the colors they've used on this boot. The only thing is, I'm not too sure about why these glows, but you never know, maybe some people play football in the dark. Moving on guys, we've got the Pure Speeds, the X Pure Speeds. Now at first glance online I wasn't too sure about these, however now that I've got them in my hand, I think they work well. I really like them. It's a turquoise finish or base color to the upper, whereas the Tech Fit material is blue with turquoise accents, and I think that works well. I like this, I like the upper, but even better guys is the sole plate. It's probably the best looking sole plate in the football market personally. You've got this gradient effect from blue into turquoise there at the toe box area of the sole plate, which I think works really well. And not only that, Adidas also included this paint splatter effect on the sole plate, which works really well. All the branding on the upper is actually done in blue, so you can see there on the lateral side, Adidas in navy blue, I would say. I wouldn't say it's blue because it's a darker shade than that, I would say personally. And then also you've got X and non-stop grip NSG branding there in navy as well. So all in all guys, definitely so far second best for me in terms of look wise in the pack. So this is still in the lead, following closely by the Pure Speeds. Moving on guys, you've then got the Nemeziz 17 Plus. Now from the get-go guys, I'm just going to let you know that this isn't my favorite color in the pack or boot in the pack personally for this colorway, because you can see it straight away guys, it's a kind of off-white greenish color, washed, almost like when you get your jeans and they're blue, and then you can have washed jeans which are kind of a faded version of the blue jeans. It's almost like that. It's a faded kind of greenish turquoise color. Some of you might like it. Let me know in the comments if you're a fan of this one, but me personally, it's not my favorite one. You've then also got, once again, the branded Adidas stripes on the lateral side. These, however, don't glow like how they do on the Predators, unfortunately. If you were looking to get this, you've then got 360 bandage branded in green there, and on the back you've got Nemeziz branding in green, also with an Adidas logo at the bottom there in green. So all in all, guys, the upper, not for me, but it could be for you. Lastly, looking at the sole plate, it's a cream finish, which is arguably my best part of the boot personally. I like the cream finish. I would like to see, you know, maybe a pair of Predators in this color. However, in terms of the upper, not my favorite. Let me know your thoughts on those. Lastly, guys, you've then got the Adidas Copa 18.1, which definitely for me, you'll know this now, is the third best looking boot in the pack for me personally. It's a navy blue finish to the kangaroo leather, really nice shade of blue. It's, you know, really, you know, rich in color. You've then also got the Adidas stripes on either side of the boot in white with kind of a silverish stitching going along it, and then the exposed kind of prime knit material is turquoise with blue accents. Now this for me is really nice. I like the way it looks. Moving on to the sole plate, you've got this, which is, you know, pretty crazy compared to, you know, the other boots, apart from possibly this one. You've got this kind of zigzag kind of pattern design along the bottom of the sole plate in blue and turquoise, and that works really well. And then once again, you've got the paint splatter effect. So all in all, guys, I'm a fan of, you know, this colorway. I really like them. As I said, I'll put them in this order for me personally as to which one I really like. Love the Predators, probably Pure Speeds next, then Copa 18.1s, then the Nemeziz. But as always, I'm interested to know what you guys think about these boots in the comments below. Let me know. So what I'll do now, guys, is just quickly run through a few of the tech specs of each boot, so that in case you want to get them, you know what you're getting, guys. So firstly, you've got the Predators here, which I'm a big fan of. Firstly, simply because of the 3D texturing, because that offers a really nice cushioned feel when you make contact with the ball, which is really important in a modern game. Not only that, you've then got this large kind of surface area to, you know, strike the ball with, which is really, really important, because shooting is how you score goals. So really important, you've got a large surface area, clean surface area to hit the ball with, which you definitely do with this boot, because it's a one-piece construction. As you can see there, no seams, no overlapping layers whatsoever. Nice clean finish. Boom, that's how you score goals. Pogba needs to start scoring goals. He's got these. Moving on, guys, you've then got the Pure Speeds. Now, this boot is obviously a laced boot. It does have laces. I know it doesn't look like it, but they are hidden away really well under this lace cover. So you've got the Tech Fit material, which runs under the lace cover and really acts as a kind of a compression area, which holds your foot in really nicely, which is really important in a modern game. You don't want your foot moving around. And I actually like the fact that it has laces. Just means that you're able to actually adjust the fit of the boot on your foot, which is really important. Not only that, guys, you've then also got a decent amount of padding at the back, so that there's literally little to no heel like slippage at all. It's got these nice grip dots at the back there in blue, which will hold your foot nicely in place. Looking at the sole plate, guys, it's, you know, really aggressive in the sense that it's a combination of almost perfect conical shaped studs and bladed looking studs in that one. So that will allow for better traction, rotation when taking off, and kind of fits the name of the boot, Pure Speed. So really nice. And then moving on, I'll talk about the Nemeziz here, Nemeziz 17.1. This boot, guys, although I'm not the biggest fan of the colorway, I will say it's an actual amazing boot for a number of reasons. Firstly, it's lightweight. You've got prime knit in the toe box area, and not only that, you've got two pieces of like boot technology that is changed the game. You've got torsion tape here in the midfoot section and in the heel area, which locks your foot in place really well. And then also you've got these 360 agility bandages, which is why Adidas have branded it there, because they're really proud of it, which really locks your foot in place and allows your foot not to move whatsoever while it's in the boot. Another, as you can probably tell from what I'm saying, guys, it was a really big thing for Adidas to provide lockdown in this boot, because they've then provided a dual lockdown system in the collar area here, which allows for this bit to really hug your ankle really well. So there's literally no movement, you know, of the boot around your foot whatsoever. Moving on to the sole plate, guys. Sole plate, once again, is aggressive. It's almost arrowed, semi-shaped studs again, which provides good traction, good rotation when changing direction. And all in all, guys, it's definitely a really good and established boot in the boot market. Now, lastly, you've got the Copa 18.1s. Now, this is the actual only offering of a leather boot in the pack. Really nice, you know, leather material. As you can see there, it creases really well and is slightly different to the previous generation, which obviously had the stitching. In this generation, the 18.1, Adidas have actually gone for a more kind of modern day look to it, so it doesn't actually have the stitching anymore. What it's got instead is inner skeleton kind of construction, which is what you can see going around the boot in that area there, which provides a really nice lockdown feel in the toe box area. Not only that, you've got a one-piece construction to the tongue area, so you can see where the leather meets the prime knit there is really good, because you will get a kind of really flush finish when you make contact with the ball. I know it's not as flush as that because it doesn't have laces. However, the fact that the leather and the prime knit are, you know, knitted together, as you can see there, will still provide that effect. So lastly, you've got the sprint frame on this as a sole plate, established stud pattern again, all conical studs. So this boot will be really good in terms of rotation and changing direction once again. And that's all, guys, in terms of the tech specs of these boots. I'm really interested to know what you guys think about them, so get commenting and let me know what you think. So that's a roundup, guys, of the Deadly Strike pack colorway. I'm a fan of the boots in this order. Let me know what your thoughts are on them, and also don't forget to check them out on the Lovell Soccer website. I'll leave a link to that in the description below, so make sure you go and check that. And also don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, see you later.